So we're at Infi's perspective, get it paused at the 2-minute mark. Then we're going to be 2xing a lot, it's a pretty long replay, and then we'll 1x at the big battles and all that kind of cool stuff. So let me get a pause here real fast. Oops, I restarted it. Alright, well, as I'm getting this set, the 2-minute mark, give the necessary shoutouts. Shout out to Box. Shout out to Tom. He is Red Beach on East and Faithful Waters on West. He's what you would call a 4 vs 4 master. Alright, we're going to the 2:15 mark. Alright, that's where we're at. And we'll 1x it. And who else? Shout out to Old Clan Reborn and Old Clan MSY. And shout out to Nokanse, and I don't know how to say his name, but I'm going to call it Spirg. We'll go Spirg. And yeah, shout out to them because they're pretty old school. Taught me a lot. Taught me a lot about human. And I figured there's probably a bunch of bargain bin gamers on this site still, you know, and some old school people who probably know them. And don't really have the luxury of listening to those people anymore. And figured why not teach some noobs how to play, right? So 2:15. I'm going to unpause in 3, 2, 1. Alright. Well, as you can see, Infi went MK. I think it's pretty good on the small map. You can creep this right here, this Merc camp, and then you can go to the left or the bottom expo real fast, get level 3, have an expo. I honestly haven't played it again a lot of solo lately, but I know that Elf likes to go DR and Panda first a lot, so it's a pretty good hero against them. If he goes DR or Panda, then you can just get Blood Mage second, because any human that plays against Elf knows how annoying Charm is. I think it's Charm, yeah. Pretty annoying. Pretty easy, pretty fast refresh or whatever to use it. So Blood Mage helps a lot to keep the mana down. Helps with the Panda as well. We all know how annoying level 3 Breath of Fire is. If he goes DH first, you can go. I mean, you don't. The Siphon is nice, but to keep your MK full of mana. But you can go Archmage. The Aura works pretty alright. And then you can use Blizzard, and it's pretty good against bears. I'm not sure if you guys really know that, but it is. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so he's creeping his expo. I mean, honestly, unless you're tower rushing, you have to fast expo against Elf. I mean, 2011, I'm sure everyone knows that. Picked up a priest, pretty awesome. Dispel any skellies that come. Heals your guys, obviously. Don't really have to get a fast shop and a rejuve scroll. You can just kind of have a priest. Also lets you get whatever the little troll dudes are. Some nice DPS. Alright, so he's setting up his expo. Now he's going to run around, probably to try, probably try to find the dude, harass him, keep him off his expo. Looks like he's staying around the general area. Doesn't really want to go too far away, and then just let his stuff get Skelly Archer raped. You gotta get Arcane in your base, obviously. 2 Arcanes is nice. 2 Arcanes helps you against the Skellies. Does extra damage against them, and you know the dude's gonna get a Panda, so if he runs up in your base with a Panda, you can just double focus, kill his mana real fast. Top left, you can see that he's using a foot to scout, just to see what the guy's doing. Is he expoing? Is he teching? Like, what does he have? What's he doing? Just kind of keep tabs on him. Very important to this is a very important aspect of map control. You need to know what your opponent's doing. Is he creeping? Is he coming to harass me? Is he fast expanding? Like, what's he doing? You just really need to know what's going on the map. Let's see. Well, dude ran up in his base, doesn't want to get destroyed, have his economy raped. TP's in, pretty good position, he can't just run out. And Sai has to TP out. He's not going to lose his hero. Alright, 3, 2, 1, we're going to 2x it. Picked up another priest. Same reason as he got the first one, just nice healing, dispel. So, Sai found his expo, ran up in it, he's going to harass it. I mean, anything he can do to mess up the economy until he gets bears and makes his push, it's all the better for Sai. Big DPS from the troll, so you focus it. Footmen do extra damage against medium armor. Alright, here comes the panda.
Ready to work. Job's done.
You can see he built his shop a little in front of his tower. Doing stuff like that with like farms and your blacksmith and, well, your shop, I guess. Helps keep the bears off your towers, gives you some extra time to focus them. It's kind of nice. Obviously, you can't build walls, so it's kind of nice to have that little bit of extra protection. I mean, you'll see a lot of people, they'll put like their T2 and stuff, their buildings, like their Griffin aviary or their workshops, they'll put it at their expo right in front, right around their towers, just to help them out. I'm sure everyone knows this, but as soon as you tech, like early T1, you probably want to get defend, and you also want to get the armor upgrade for your towers, and then right when you get T2, you probably want to upgrade it again, just to keep up on it. You can see in this battle that I missed, didn't really miss, but I saw the end of it, I already know what happened. He focuses, he doesn't focus the huge troll or whatever, because it has 800 hit points, and if he focuses that, he's going to lose a lot of units, so he goes after what's going to do a lot of damage, and that's easy to kill relatively, is the panda. Forces him to TP out. Alright, I'm going to 1x it. 3, 2, 1. As soon as he TP'd, went and crept. Good idea. If you're sitting around your base, you're losing pretty much, you're not doing something. You need to be keeping tabs on what your opponent's doing. You need to be creeping or expanding or harassing or just putting pressure, staying in the middle of the map, or finding out what your opponent's doing and just kind of doing a little back and forth action to keep him off your base. Just annoy him pretty much. Pick off units if you can. Don't lose too much. Doesn't chase, and you know, dryads are gonna stop him. Gets the archer, and then he pieces out. You can see he went T3 really fast. I mean, he's not going to go rifle caster more or anything. He's gonna, because he knows he's going to be facing mass bears pretty soon. And the dude has an expo. If the dude didn't have an expo, maybe he could just go mass T2, 80 food real fast like Todd used to do. But he knows he's going to have to probably get knights and griffins and all that cool stuff. You can see what he does when he gets his clarity, puts his mana items down. I'm sure everyone knows that, but it just helps you, you know, put them down, get your mana, and then when you pick them back up, you have more mana than before, more than you would have with them if you had them on, if you kept them on you. Didn't explain that well, but I think you all got it. Your Sai is just gonna keep the pressure on him. He knows he's putting up his buildings. He's just gonna annoy him. If he's annoying him, then he's probably not getting annoyed by Infi. Kind of doesn't let Infi creep. Well, Infi decides he's not going to fight him. If he's going to annoy him, he's going to go annoy him, or Sai.
Job's done.
Our
Job's
town
done.
is under siege. Research complete. Our forces are under attack.
Job's done.
So it looks like Sai is just trying to get him to TP and fight him, or just waste a TP so he can peace out. But Infi's pretty smart. Takes the time to set up an expo. That's really smart, actually. Obviously, if the dude's in his base, he's not harassing his expo, right? Good thing about human, you know, you got towers. Gives you time to maybe kill a creep camp real fast, or
Our town
set up
is
an
under
expo,
siege.
and or
Our forces are under attack.
Upgrade
Complete.
oh yeah, always block off your base, or at least somewhat, so you can't just run up in there with a bunch of bears and
Our
crap.
town is under
Have to
siege.
file them in there a little bit, and it lets you get in there and block it off easy, so they can't escape. Another thing I wanted to talk about, kind of forgot, was the farm and size base. It's basically saying, okay, well, you know what I'm doing. You have a wisp, right? You know I'm probably gonna creep, so if you want to come harass me, let's say it went DH, you want to come harass me, that's cool, I'm gonna have a farm in your base. Or what he did with, he went DR, so, and he went archer camp, or archer camp, AOW, so they could creep the camp with his archers. So he's like, alright, well, you can waste your time with my little farm, or you can hurry up and creep and then come harass me, because you know I'm going to set up an expo. That's pretty smart. Basically get a free farm. A free little, see what they're doing,
Forces are under attack.
free scout. So I really like this Blood Mage second. Really smart. Banish, obviously he's going to go Gryphons, helps him out, does extra damage to heroes. Holy Light, extra damage. Bolt, extra damage. And then he gets the Siphon. Pretty much have to Siphon, because Charm, as I said, annoying. Panda, annoying. Helps you out. MK, obviously with no aura, kind of can't really have scroll or clarities and all that all the time. Gonna have other items, so just keeps you replenished.
Research complete.
So basically, Infi was just using his other two heroes to creep, annoying him with his MK. He knows his MK is pretty much a beast. He's not really going to kill his MK doing anything. Kind of annoys him, gives him time to do stuff. And he says, alright, well, if you want to go harass my expo, I'm going to go harass your expo. Because I'm going to kill your little tree of life a lot faster than you're going to kill all my towers and my town hall. Cool thing to do. I'm sure a lot of people do it, but like you probably have maybe 3 unit control groups at most. So a cool thing, put all your towers in like control group 4, for example, so then you don't have to hit like control and then select it and then click. You can just hit 4 and then click something real fast. Obviously, killing dryads fast is pretty fun. And then after that, you don't really even have to focus, because they're just going to staff it out. So if you spread it out around pretty evenly, I think you can get more kills than just focusing, because they're going to run it back or they're going to staff it fast. So you know, put like 2 or 3, or just rapid fire kill the couple dryads, and then kind of have 2 or 3 on each bear bolt like he was doing. Kind of spreads it out. Can't really attack him for that long.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
So Sai, staff of Tellied in, brought in some stuff. He's gonna annoy him,
Upgrade complete.
or he was being annoyed, so he had to come in.
Ready to work.
Our forces are under attack.
Click on the Griffin, you can see you went attack first, or damage upgrade first.
Forces are under attack.
Pretty much all the good players have ever watch all the pros, they all go attack first. And he's also going tanks, so that helps both of them. Kill the buildings faster, and it lets him kill units faster, so, I mean. Plus you can get the health upgrade from the barracks anyways, so don't really need to go armor anyways. Kill units fast, that's what the Banish MK is all about. I think we'll probably see it in 2 seconds. Well, didn't get the Banish off before the bolt, but still alright. It's also nice just the one-shot Banish bolt, one-shot the hippos. And that air is pretty much wasted anyways. I mean, if he gets too much air, then he can just go knights pretty easily. Knight tank is pretty effective. Or he can just get, or he can get barrage. Or he can even get some gyros if he wants. He didn't get any gyros, he just got some tanks. But those are not that good. And if he gets too many dryads, your heroes pretty much just kill him. I mean, the dude's MK is a beast. Like he's not dying to dryads. It's just not gonna happen. Plus knights, like quick work. You can see him being annoying with the MK, scouting, checking out stuff, seeing what's going on. Giving his other heroes time to do stuff, heal up, creep, kill some Ancient Wonders. Alright, gonna 2x in 3, 2, 1. 2x.
Research complete. Our forces are under attack.
Creeping tip. Try to kill the unit that obviously does the most DPS, the baddest unit. Don't really want to kill a bunch of weaklings real fast and then have one unit just destroy your dudes. That's always pretty bad. Plus, you want to get that nice item fast. You don't if you get caught or whatever, and the dude can come in there, steal it or whatever, steal your item. That's pretty annoying. So get it done. Get the nice item. Get rid of the big DPS. Alright, he goes in there, annoys him, whatever. He's not going to lose his castle. Alright, 1x in 3, 2, 1. Not going to lose his castle, so he TP's in. Sandwiches the dude, pops his item off. Side decides that's not his fight, and then he pieces out. Another cool thing with knights, other than just kind of being anti-dryad, is they're a nice tank on the ground. You don't always want your heroes getting destroyed by bears and such. You need a little bit of a tank in front of you, you know? I mean, obviously the gryphons are the big DPS for the bears, so you need something kind of in the way to protect you. Cool thing I've seen Infi do that didn't really see people used to do is he gets cannon towers pretty often actually. I mean, they have more hit points than normal towers, and they have fortified armor, so they just last a while. Plus they have nice splash DPS or siege damage, which is quite nice actually. Dryads pretty much have no chance. It's even kind of cool against bears, not that cool. But I mean, they really do last a while. So that's basically Infi's whole plan is like, I'm going to get my expos up, and if you try to stop them, I'm going to harass your expo. I'm going to harass your units, your base. You're not. And if you come to stop me, I'm going to run away, because I'm not really going to fight you with a few units. I'll run away to my towers and let you fight those. Help me out. See how quick that banished bolt light, how much damage it did. Just kind of ridiculous, actually. So I don't really understand why people go DRs. I mean, I guess charm is nice.
Job's done.
Doesn't seem that nice though. Against a human tri-hero, which has to be the best, I would think. Also, another thing you can see that Infi did is he went tri-staff. I mean, pretty nice when you're harassing is like one hero gets down, okay, heal. Oh, he's still focusing it. Alright, staff. My Griffin's about to get destroyed by a hippo, staff. Knight. Oh, you're about to kill my knight? Nope, staff. So, it's just kind of nice to be able to do that. Pretty much nothing ever dies. Except here, I know that the Blood Mage and then the Pally both die, so. But he did save some units, so that's cool, I guess. This is a sad moment, though. Infi's staff is about ready. But nope. Dead Pally. Not gonna kill the MK, though. MK is too much of a beast. He very much just does whatever he wants. Obviously, you have to get some boots for him. He's way too slow without him. I'm sure this is also how people know, but give you a little pointers just in case. You can see as that was going on, he's putting up the town hall. I mean, that's what he has to do. It's pretty much, let me see, almost out. 2K, 2.7K gold left at bottom right. He's gonna have to get that left mine. If he takes the right mine, I mean, that means Sai only has one expo up pretty much the whole game against 1.5, 2 expos.
Our forces are under attack.
Job's done.
Here you can see him sending a
Our
tank.
town is under siege.
And that's his whole game plan. He knows he's putting up an expo right now. It's kind of weak. So he's going to try to get the dude to attack the tank. Or he's going to kill some buildings.
Our forces are under attack.
Ready to work.
And he's obviously in a pretty weak spot right now. No hero. 1 hero. And 39 food. Let's see how much food Sai has. 60. So he has 20 more food. But we have awesome towers. And an MK, who's a beast, pretty much.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's
Our
done.
town is
Well, I'm
under
looking at
siege.
this Griffin doing about 9 damage per attack to this tower. This cannon tower. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome building, obviously. Well, Infi
Our forces are
Telly's in a pretty weak Telly, honestly. Gets himself stuck.
Ready to work.
Our town is under siege.
Infi knows if the heroes are out, the bears are out. So,
Upgrade complete. Our town is
trying
under
to
siege.
bide himself some time to get his towers
Forces are
up.
under attack.
Does just that. He's not going to chase him into the dude's base, get focused, runs out. You can see him as he's doing that, he's always thinking of expanding. Look at the left. He's already got some towers that he's planned to go up. It's all about map control. These guys, micro's pretty similar. I mean, it's who can control the map, control the resources. That's what the whole game comes down to. Infi, probably the best I've ever seen at map control. He knows.
Under attack.
Like if you go attack him somewhere, he's gonna put pressure on you somewhere else. If he's trying to get something up or some units out to counter, he's gonna put pressure on you. He's He's very good at that. Or if you're doing something to him and he knows that you can't really take down his base or do too much damage, he's gonna creep and expand, or creep and then come help out or something. He's very good at that. This is only from maybe watching like 3 or 4 of his new replays, but I can just see in each game he's very good at map control. Very good at positioning as well. I've seen something that he does. He'll bring 3 towers, and then if he's playing elf or something, he has a big army. He'll like put them. It's a kind of closed area. He'll put them like in a row right next to where he's gonna fight, and that just allows like his mortars and casters to kind of hide behind that. Creates a tighter space for bears and stuff to get through. He's very good at positioning.
Our forces are under attack. Our town is under siege.
Job done.
This is pretty much the hotly contested Expo spot. Sai has put his Tree of Eternity there. Infi's pretty relentless with his pocket towers. Going all cannon towers for siege damage against this tree. But then he knows, alright, 3 heroes isn't going to take this tree down before a bunch of bears and crap takes down all my towers and my Expo. And if I lose the Expo, let's see, he has 500 gold. It's pretty much game if he loses that Expo. And then he has to fight against, or then the dude has a giant tree in his other Expo. So he TPs in, does a little damage, does what he does. And then he races across because he's got some cannon towers coming up. And that's just what he's going to do. Put some pressure on him. Keep his other Expo going. Because, I mean, he knows the other dude has to be running out of gold. Like, let me look. 1,000 gold. So the dude has 1,000 gold plus an Expo that just went up and hasn't got anything for him yet. And Infi has an Expo running with 10,000 gold left, so Infi's winning if he can harass and put pressure on this Expo spot.
Our town is under siege. Upgrade complete. Our forces are under attack.
Killing the dude's Tree of Eternity, pretty huge, so he runs back down there. He's not going to go fight the dude's army in his base after he gets healed up and all that jazz. He's going to stay around his area. You can see he's moving all his peasants from his first Expo. I'm not going to build any more, obviously. He's just going to use those ones. Doesn't need wood. He can militia them, use them to fight, whatever. Use them to speed build some towers. Good stuff. Well, Sai didn't like getting his main tree beat down, so he uprooted it, healed it, did a little dispel action. Smart, I guess. Gonna use that little tower. It's a good tower. Sai has to kill the tanks or his tree is done, so Infi's going to try to pick off some units, do what he can to just annoy him. Get the most out of that cannon tower before it goes down. So if you click, he went on his knight, he got an attack upgrade. And then he has level 3 upgrade on his griffs and tanks.
I await your command.
Or wait, my bad. Oh, I'm a noob. I forgot. Gryphons and knights use the same attack upgrade. So he actually just went. He actually just went level 3 upgrade on his tanks. Very newbie. Might want to remake this audio, but I don't think I'm going to. I think there's enough information for me not to get called out for the
Your
newbie
command.
griffin and tanks use the same attack upgrade. We'll see though.
Job's done.
I mean, really, what this game is just positioning, not map control, resource control / resource control, and just the power of tri-staff, tri-hero. I mean, that's really what it is. I mean, the dude's had more bears and whatever, more. He's just stealing all his units. But I mean, he just 3 heroes is just strong. At this point, his MK is probably like 20 food.
I await your command.
With the MK, or with the Pally and Blood Mage, with them helping him out, I mean, that's complement each other very well. It's probably worth 40, 50 food, 3 heroes, and it's pretty awesome.
Our town is under siege.
Chases down the panda, takes him out. At this point, he pretty much knows Avatar form, nothing's killing his MK. If he can go in there, snipe something, he's gonna do it. Oh, pro staffs. Oh, another bolt. Let's see it. Yep. I'm not going to take too much damage. I know a lot of people would probably just try to take out that panda, but it's just not worth it. Losing the MK at this point is GG. At this point, it's not like maybe T2 or whatever, early-ish game, middle game, where you take out, if you're focusing heroes, they're just popping scrolls and TPs and killing your units, and you're just kind of a hero focuser. At this point, heroes are worth so much that if you take out a hero, it's game. MK down is game. Panda DR down is game. So now he's just doing a little scout action, seeing what's going on. Being annoying. Bolt in the wisp. TP's in. He's got his stuff. It's time to get some mana, get some health. I'm going to see how much food Sai has. 45 to 44. Pretty even, but Tri-Hero is just better than DR, Panda, Bear at the end of the day. And what's the Panda really doing to the MK? Nothing. What's the DR doing? Stealing some units? That's cool, I guess. Pretty much nothing, though. So he says, alright. If you're gonna harass my stuff, I'm gonna harass your stuff. This time he knows it's pretty late game. He has no gold, so no way Sai has much gold. If he takes out his main, it's game. Sai knows this, so Sai comes to fight. Can't lose your Tree of Eternity this late in the game. That's just pretty bad not to have a TP, I would say, honestly. I mean, I don't know what his gold situation was, but TP would be nice. So, dude doesn't even have a staff on his DR, so pretty rough for him. Good reason to focus the Panda. He really limits what the DR can do. I mean, as soon as he gets in range, he's siphoning Panda and DR mana. And he's banishing bolts and lighting. He's just not going to let that hero be effective. I mean, if you're too worried on your hero, then you're not really as focused as you could be on your units, and he just snipes them real fast.
Our town is under siege.
Oh, got another attack upgrade on his Gryphons and Knights.
Our town is under siege.
Yeah, he's not really going to fight the crazy panda. He's going to wait until he transforms back and just take him out. Pretty much anytime someone's using their ultimate, you probably don't really want to be fighting them. That goes for a lot of stuff, unless you can bolt it or somehow like disrupt it. If you can't disrupt it, then you probably just want to get out of there. Like, if dude's got Superman, you don't want to fight Superman. Or say dude went bottom and he's got Starfall. Are you really gonna fight when he has Starfall? Probably not. You want to use any advantage you can, any edge you can in this game. That's what it's all about. Oh, dude, there's this panda. He's about to lose his DR. Calls GG. That's a pretty good game overall. We can see that Hugh Tri-Hero 844 is way better than 7.6 DR Panda. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about? Let's just go over some stuff, because I'm sure I left out a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, and it probably sounded pretty shoutcasty. MK is nice. You can fast creep the Merc camp, get your expo up at the left or the bottom right. You know, Elf likes to go Tavern Hero Alliance, very effective against Tavern Heroes. If he would have gone DH, or maybe even Panda first, he might have gone AM second and gone Blizzard Aura or Aura. I mean, that's very nice against bears. You saw since he had, I'm sure he would have gone T3 anyways, but you saw since the Elf expoed, he's not going to go and try to mass T2. He went instantly to T3. Get all the upgrades you can as fast as you can. You need the advantages that they give you. Attack upgrades are usually the best over armor upgrades. Some stuff to remember: he went all three attack upgrades for tanks before anything. Obviously, he wants them to take down buildings as fast as they can. If they're harassing you or doing something, you know, you can get something done. You can creep something cool real fast, as long as they're not going to take down your base. You saw, like, when he thought his economy or his castle was going to be destroyed, that he just TP'd in and had to help. But if, I mean, like, when they're killing, like, your barracks, something that you can build fast or rebuild fast, you're not going to be too worried about it. You can just do as Infi did. He went and crept somewhere and tried to set up another expo. And that expo pretty much won him the game, because Sai only had one expo going pretty much the whole game against two. Another thing, if you can't fight, there's no point in losing all your stuff. I mean, that's why you have towers to kind of hold them off for a little bit. No reason to lose your heroes or kind of get stuck in your base and have them on the outside and then tower you and all that kind of stupid crap and whatever. Keep you camped in your base. So you saw, when he knew he couldn't fight, he would just go harass. He would go annoy him. He'd go to his expo. Okay, you're at my expo. Well, I know your expo is a lot weaker than my expo. So he'd go harass him. He'd make side choose. All right, are you going to stay and attack me, or are you going to go help out your expo? Because if you don't have expo and I have 2 or 3, it's over. That also goes with, like, if you need to get some units out, like, they're obviously going to have bears out before you have out your main army. So you're going to need to put pressure on them. You're going to need to, if you can, depending on what's going on in the game and how good your opponent and what kind of pressure he's putting on you. Like, you saw when he went into his base a few times. Like, you kill Wisp, hurt his wood economy, try to kill some wells. They're pretty weak, and they're also pretty important. Helps him with heals, and obviously food. Just stuff to slow him down. Slow down his army. Slow down his attack on you. Because, I mean, bear attacks are obviously pretty lame. Another little pointer reminds me. Regarding bear attacks is, as you saw, he put his shop up and he put some farms up, doing stuff like that. Just put up your T2, put up a smith, whatever. You need to block out the towers a little bit, because that makes it so you don't have to build as many towers. Because if they just can go straight to your towers, then you're going to need to put up a lot of towers. What else? Just make sure you're always using your stuff as fast as you can. You saw as soon as he was in range, he's siphoning. He went tri-staff. He's not going to let his heroes die. He's not going to just get one or two staffs like most people do. He knew it's going to be a long game. He went 3 staffs. You saw you had pretty much Gryphons early, and then the dude switched to air for a little bit. Okay, well, Banish Bolt, that's easy for that. Also, if he gets too much air, then you can just switch. You can go, if he goes too much air, you can probably just tank him and it's over. Or you can just get Knights. I mean, you saw he went some Knights. He kept it pretty mixed up. If he had too much anti-air, I mean, he would just go Knights. What's he going to do against Knights? If he gets too much Dryads or whatever, Knights are taking him out. He's not going to beat you with those 2 crappy heroes and Dryads against Knights and Tri-Heroes. It's not going to happen. But since he went Bears are better than Knights. Sorry to say, they are. I mean, it's just how it is. So he kind of kept the Gryphons in there. Gryphons also obviously help with the Banish and the hero focusing. Very nice. They do a lot of DPS. Just gotta keep them safe. They're obviously very weak against anti-air that he has. What else? Cannon towers are very nice. Fortified armor. More health than a normal tower. Gives you more time to do stuff. Good DPS. Splash damage. I like them. I haven't really seen people use them as much as Infi does. Anything else I can think of? Anymore? Well, that's about it, I guess. Can't really think of any more things to talk about. See how long this is? Well, I can't really see, but it's 40 something minutes. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. I think I gave all the shoutouts I'm going to give. Hope to see WCR do a little better. Just started, I took a little break from the game, came back. Doesn't really seem like the site's updated too much. But that's cool for me in the sense that I can actually put up an audio and it just kind of goes up. There's not that much content, so if I want to make something, it's going to go up. So, if you guys like this, I'll probably make some more. If you guys don't like it, it's my last one. I always wanted to do this, and the Kansei and Spirit were pretty big inspirations. I made probably 4 or 5 member ACs a while ago. People kind of liked them. So I figured, why not? Kind of like the game again. There's not that much content. Not any human commentators. I think I saw 1 member commentary from the last year for humans. So if this helps anyone out, that's cool. If not, sorry, I'm not pro. I just some observations I have of the game. And see you later.